What is going on, everybody? It's your man, Moose, aka The Bachelor, aka the most handsome man that ever lived. No big deal. So let's talk for a little bit. I am on the way home from a coworker slash, I guess, a friend. The reason he's kind of a new friend is I just met the guy last week. He just started with us for my first job like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't really talk to him the first day. I wasn't working with him. But last Sunday we worked together. We were together. I was the driver that day. He was just in the passenger seat, and we started talking and stuff like that. And just we related to some stuff, and kind of like on a spiritual level, we were relating. And I was like, man, this is crazy. So he took it upon himself to like invite me over to his house, and so I decided to come. He said, how about Sunday? Like, okay, cool. But one I want to talk about was I kind of didn't want to go. Not that I didn't want to hang out with them. It's not it at all. It's just like I just like being alone. And I feel like if I go hang out with somebody, if they ask me to, it's usually a dude. They want to hang out. Like, I'll hang out, but it's like I'm missing out on the time to be alone. What I mean is that if you watch my previous video, you know by now, like, I've never had a relationship or anything. Like a real girlfriend or a long-term thing, with somebody. So me having all that time by myself, I've had a lot of time to think, and when you think about it, if you're just by yourself, like for me, I moved out when I was 20, so I was alone a lot, and I got lonely and I would feel depressed a lot of times, because I wanted a girlfriend mainly. And I had friends and stuff like that, but it wasn't the same, you want that womanly warmth, that female warmth, against you and stuff like that with you. But so man, after all these years of like being by myself and like seeing all these couples everywhere you go, and like online on Instagram and even dating apps, you would even see couples on there. It's like, that looks cool and all that stuff, but like you really get to realize like you're just so much better off being alone. Like you get to enjoy your own company. Like for instance, like me, I live by myself, right? And we just had a 3-day weekend. I rarely went out. I mean, like I did, but like I was just home for the most of the time. And it's like all that freedom I had to myself, and there was no one there to like tell me, oh, you should get up and do something, or like, start cleaning, or nothing like that. It's just me. I'm my own boss. I'm my own person. And I feel like if you're always with people, especially like with a girl, like a relationship, you don't get that time. You're not getting used to like being alone. Because I've been doing it damn near my whole life. I know I can be okay, being alone all the time. Let's say a few months down the road, I meet this girl and she asks me out. Let's just, making up a scenario. I know girls don't do that, but let's just say we met at the mall and like she like wanted like, hey, we should get some coffee sometime. Like, okay, cool. And then we start liking each other, and then we go out, become a girlfriend, or become a couple, right? And then let's say another few months down the road, something happens, and then she decides like, okay, well, it was fun, but I just want to move on. I want to date somebody new. And it might sting a little, but I'll be okay, because I've already been through the worst. I guess if you can call being alone the worst. Like, I've already been through it. I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like to go days, weeks, months, without hanging out with anybody, and that's a superpower, I like to call it. Like, you don't got to be a superhero to have superpowers. That's my superpower. Like I just know how to take care of myself and be alone. It's not the end of the world. As opposed to like people who are posting on Snapchat or Facebook or whatever. Oh, I'm so lonely. Like, oh, I'm not gonna lie. I used to do stuff like that. And back when I was a beta male, I would make up this fake post where I broke my phone and I needed a new number. So I was like, hey, I got a new phone. So I'd be making like the sorriest excuse just to like get a number from somebody, like a girl. Be like, oh, like send me your number, But it's just a weak attempt to like get some chick's number. It didn't work. But nah, man. So what I encourage for everyone, even if you're just, even if you're a girl, or a guy, you're starting to feel lonely and stuff like that, you feel like this is like the worst thing in the world. It's not. Take that time you have for yourself and improve. You can always improve. You'll never stop improving. You'll never stop learning. That's something my dad would tell me all the time. You never stop learning, and he was right, you know. So yeah, man, like focus on something else. Go to the gym, you know, read, or I don't like reading, but I'm just throwing out suggestions. You know, anything to like help yourself, you know, because in the long run, you know, you're gonna get a head start ahead of all the guys who are already in relationships, who are already married, and they're still in their 20s. You know, like I'm not saying it's bad, it's a bad choice, but I'm saying that you'll be more to an advantage if you start this now. If you're like some 20-year-old, some 21-year-old, even younger, hell, you know, like I can only imagine where I would be. Like I was saying in my previous video, man, I'd be doing something else, you know. I'll probably be better off. But I mean, I'm good now, you know. Like I don't stress. I mean, yeah, I stress, but I put that stress on myself. But like I don't have to struggle financially, you know. Well, I found out here because I'm going on leave with my second job. I'll be okay, yeah. I just gotta manage my buddy a whole lot better. But yeah, I'll have to go back soon probably because I do like having the extra dough, you know, the extra cheddar. It does help. Plus, I'm gonna go see a friend in Houston next month, so I gotta save up a little bit more. But anyways, guys, yeah. Like I've said before, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's like this, you know. Like there are others, like there has to be, you know. I can't be the only, you know, guy like this, you know, the last of a dying breed. There's got to be a few other, you know, like me. So say what's up, you know, and maybe we can help each other out. I can help you, maybe you can help me, give me some pointers. But for now, I just want to throw that out there, you know. I'm just on the way home. I wasn't even planning on recording, you know. Like I was leaving my apartment and I had my tripod right there on the couch, and I was like, no, I'm gonna be hanging out with this coworker, Ollie. That's his name, Oliver. So I was like, nah, I'm not getting it. But it's still pretty decent amount of daylight outside, so I look pretty good too with this camera. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, why get a Canon when this iPhone's just amazing? You know, I look great. But yeah, guys, but just don't beat yourselves up, man, because it is not healthy for you, man. Like, it's okay to be alone, you know. You're slowly becoming an alpha. You're slowly knowing what it's like to be alone. So that way, like later on in life, when you get a girlfriend and y'all been together for quite some time, and then she gives you the boot, like, okay, all right, on to the next, you know. Or I'm gonna just hang out. I can do this all day. I can do this all year, you know. Like you're tailored for yourself, you know. You're good. You know, you're molded into that, you know, that point where you're just okay with it, you know. It won't bother you no more. It's like repellent, you know, like it won't destroy you, and you shouldn't let it, you know, because we're men, we're alphas, you know. We're stepping away from that beta territory onto that alpha level, you know. It's a good place to be, you know. And honestly, I thought I would never say like I'm completely done looking for a girlfriend, you know. Like I was tell myself like that before, you know, in my early 20s when I'd be so fed up. But I knew I was lying to myself, you know. I know I was like, okay, well, I know I still want it, but I'm just being bitter. But no, like this time it's for real, man. Like I really just want to focus on myself and get a new career and like save up for a house. All this stuff I want to do. I'll probably make like a separate video explaining what I want to do and my plans and stuff like that. But I just wanted to make this quick video, you know, for those who you know, maybe a little lonely like me, but it's a good lonely, you know. Like I love being alone. I love being able to, like, I don't know, go to the mall and just like go to a store, like not be dragged to another retail store, which I have no interest of going to. It's on me, you know. Like I make the rules here. I set my own rules. I set my own schedule, everything, you know, where I go, when I want, how long I want to be there. It's all on me, you know. There's no girl that's like, oh, I'm tired, oh, my feet hurt, you know, or something like that. And okay, and the guy, you know, submitting, like, okay, because he wants to take care of her, which ain't bad, you know. If they're together, they're obviously together for a reason, you know. Like there's some, you know, care in there. I'm not saying like every relationship is like doesn't work out. I'm just saying, like, if you do get in a relationship, you know, just keep in mind that it's a maybe. You know, there's that quote I've been seeing floating around on YouTube, you know. How does it go? It's like, she's not yours, it's just her turn, which is right. You know, you got to get that in your head, you know. Like, yeah, you're all together, which is cool, good for you. I commend you, but don't take it so seriously. You know, just have fun. You're dating. Relationships, yeah, okay. If you're getting serious, cool, but also keep that in mind, you know, that damn, maybe she could maybe not be here in a month from now. You never know, you know, girls can change their mind as quickly as we can do, you know. So it's just like that. But I should make a separate video because I feel like there's still more I want to say. But I'm already almost kind of home, but I'm already at 10 minutes, so I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, guys, again, you know, we're in this together. You know, you may feel like you're the loneliest person on earth, but you're not, you know. And it's a good thing. Don't think of it like it's a bad thing. It's good. Just start improving yourself. Start bettering yourself. You know, use all that time you have now so that you'll be good later. And that way, a girl will notice that, you know, like, I mean, I have a feeling like sooner or later down the line, I'm gonna start getting noticed, and girls are gonna want to start talking to me, rather as opposed like me going to her, you know, because I have everything I need. Real quick, I just want to get this out there real quick. I have everything I need. I got a place to live. I got 2 jobs. I got my own car, which is paid off, and yeah, I could feed myself. I don't gotta like struggle, you know, unless I make it happen, unless I start spending wildly. But yeah, like, what do I need a girlfriend for? Like, what's that gonna do for me? You know, it's just gonna make me worry. Like, if we're not together, like physically, I'm gonna have that in my head. Like, man, what's she doing right now? Like, who's she with? Like, she had texted back. She told me she had the day off. She was like, what's she doing? You know, so I don't gotta worry about any of that. You know, it's just me. I'm the only person who I gotta worry about. You know, so yeah, unless I can find a girl who can actually prove, you know, she could stay in my life and she could, like, you know, offer me something, then yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, is that gonna happen anytime soon? Good Lord, no. I mean, it's always us guys trying to like impress the girl, you know, like, oh, let me prove myself to you. Oh, I'm good. You know, I can stand up from all these guys. You know, yeah, that can only take you so far. You know, because girls know they can get anybody they want. But the harder they are, you know, I'm sorry I gotta say this. I'm not really, but the bigger their head is gonna be. You know. They know they can get anybody they want, especially online. You know, so keep that in mind too. But I'm gonna call it here at 12 minutes and 7 seconds. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will be back with another video. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I mean, I've already done 3 in a row, so maybe I'll do 4. I don't know. This stuff just kind of comes to me, and I just start recording. But yeah. Anyways, guys, just be careful, and I'll always be here if y'all want to talk. You know, just hit me up in the comments or whatever. And yeah. Happy Easter. Keep it too sweet. See ya.